So, you just started using LinkedIn Premium. Now what? Well, on your premium company page, around 7.5 times more page engagement and 5 times more page views. Well done. And now, new clients are messaging you. All because you're using LinkedIn Premium, which helps you get the business growth you want. Think big, small business. Think big. Start your free trial at linkedin.com/premium small business. That's linkedin.com/premium small business.
I know every operating system like the back of my hand. When it comes
thing without a microphone. I have to do it all again now. Shit. 14 minutes. Nothing happened. All right, let's try this again. June 29th, 7:13 p.m. I've been dicking around the whole time without a mic. Verse of the day, Isaiah 41:10. Fear not, for I am with you. Be not dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you. I will help you. I will uphold you with my righteous right hand. Context. This verse is part of Isaiah's prophecy, offering comfort and encouragement to the people during Israel's time of hardship. Breakdown. Do not fear. God is calling his people to trust in him and not be afraid. I am with you. This emphasizes God's presence and companionship. I am your God. This reminds the people of God's sovereignty and power. I will strengthen you. God's promise to provide strength and support in times of difficulty. I will help you. God's promise to assist and guide his people. I will uphold you. God's promise to sustain and protect his people. Practical applications. Trust in God's presence. Believe that God is always with you, even in difficult times. Seek God's guidance. Turn to God for direction and support. Embrace God's strength. Trust that God will provide the strength you need to overcome challenges. Find comfort in God's love. Know that God loves you and loves you deeply and cares for your well-being. Share God's hope. Encourage others to trust in God and find hope in his promises. Key takeaway: God is a source of strength, comfort, and support. We can trust in God's presence and guidance. God's love and power are sufficient to sustain us through any trial. This verse offers hope and encouragement to anyone facing challenges in life. By trusting in God, we can find strength and peace, even in the midst of adversity. Tonight from the book of the brother, Science of Habit Formation. We've been talking about learning and how to learn. Science of learning and skill acquisition. We talked about the neuroscience of learning, how neuroplasticity works, the stages of learning, unconscious incompetence, conscious incompetence, conscious competence, and unconscious competence. Talked about the role of practice and deliberate skill acquisition, setting specific and measurable goals, consistent practice, seeking feedback, and stepping outside your comfort zone. And tonight we're going to talk about habit formation and learning. Your influences become your thoughts become your words become your actions become your habits become your life. While deliberate practice is crucial for skill acquisition, forming habits around learning is equally important. The brain thrives on habits. Your entire life is made up of your habits, as they allow us to perform tasks more efficiently and with less cognitive effort. While learning a new skill, repetition is vital to solidifying the neural pathways necessary for mastery. The process of habit formation involves the following steps. The cue, the trigger that initiates the behavior, e.g., setting aside a specific time each day for study. So the cue would be at 5 p.m., you study. Routine, the behavior itself, e.g., studying, practicing, or engaging in a learning activity. Reward, the satisfaction or benefit you receive from completing the activity, e.g., the sense of progress, achievement, or the knowledge gained. So many of you are probably familiar with Pavlov's dog. The cue for Pavlov's dog was the bell ringing. The routine for Pavlov's dog was he would get a treat. The reward for Pavlov's dog was the treat itself. Eventually, when he rang the bell, the dog would salivate, whether he got the treat or not, because he conditioned the body so intensely that the mind behaved as if the thing had happened, even if the thing had not happened. We are like Pavlov's dog. Most of our lives are based around the habits and behaviors that we establish. Whether consciously or unconsciously, most of our life is based around the habits that we've developed. Most of the habits that we've developed are either picked up from those around us, friends, family, community, or developed by marketing, people trying to sell us things. Believe it or not, they're extremely good at building habits. That is actually their entire mission. Not just to sell you something once, but to make it a habit in your life, a fixture in your life. They give you the trigger, they give you the routine, and they give you the reward. You're a good mom if you stop by Papa John's after work and buy your family a pizza. You'll have friends if you get Lay's potato chips. There's a smile in a bottle of Coke. You can also use these things for your benefit. Once you understand that your body and your mind and your life works on your habits, create the cues, routines, and rewards that produce the outcomes that you want in your life. Whether it's learning the master skill or anything else, build the cue, the routine, and the reward to develop the life that you want. Use the habits to your advantage. Be aware of the habits that are not producing the outcomes that you want, and change them by examining the cue, the routine, and the reward. By establishing consistent routines around learning, you'll begin to automate the process, making it easier to engage in the behavior without requiring much or any effort or motivation. Over time, this leads to the habit of continuous learning, which is crucial for personal and professional growth. The only constant in the world is change. If you cannot see that right now, I'm not sure how else to convey it to you. The world is changing rapidly, technologically, professionally, ecologically, socioeconomically. There are wars on two fronts, trying really hard to be multiple. Currency is changing. The very definition of words are changing. The only constant in life across humanity is change. To deal with change, you must be able to learn. It is truly the master skill. Not just to deal with change, but to take on anything to accomplish any goal that you might have, personal or professional. You have to learn to learn. One of the easiest things to learn, easiest ways to learn, easiest ways to make a change is understanding and utilization of habits. I wish you all well. Have a fantastic week. Week coming up, we got July 4th, celebration of the nation's independence. America, fuck you since 1776. We will cross a frozen river on Christmas Eve to kill you in your sleep. America.